Hello everyone, welcome to Roma Theory, another live watch along today at Torino's ground. Complicated game. We've discussed this entire week. These past few days in the match preview, we've described this game as a very complicated game, as an obscure game, but at the same time, it's a six-pointer game. Vital 3 points. If we were to win today, not only we would win against a solid side who's living a great period of form in a complicated ground, but we would also basically re-enter in that top four race, which after the first two game weeks looked absolutely impossible. Juventus lost, Napoli look weaker than they ever were in these past seasons, Lazio drew, Milan, they won it, but yeah, look, we gotta win. We're gonna try and win. Vital 3 points today. Vital 3 points. But at the same time, as we've discussed it's a game which will pose a lot of question marks. It's a game which will definitely transmit. We're coming from two consecutive wins, and that will help a lot. But Torino's doing a great period of form. They've lost one game in this Serie opening season, and that game was against Milan. Other than that, they've got a great defense. The only game they've conceded goals in was that game. In the other three games, they didn't concede goals. They've kept clean sheets. They're a solid team which knows what they need to do, and they're playing at home, so home advantage will be on their side. And they will pose a lot of obstacles to us, without a single doubt. But yeah, look, let's get into this today. If you haven't already, smash the like button. I always say this, but Romelu's on fire. Click that thumbs up, and Romelu scores again. Romelu Lukaku scores again. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also interact in the chat and let me know in the live chat your final score predictions and the players you think will get on that score sheet. I'm keeping my prediction from the public today. I don't think it's a game which needs predictions. I think it's a game which needs to be fought on that pitch, because it's a game which, unlike Empoli, Torino won't gift you 3 points today. Torino won't open up in defense like Empoli was. Torino will definitely follow a strategy, and this strategy, if not getting 1 point, it's winning this game, because they know that they can do it, and they will definitely be hyped up for this one. But yeah, looking at the lineups, very interesting, because we do have a few surprises on our front. When I say a few surprises, I mean one surprise. El Shaarawy is starting this game, as you can see from the graphic on your screen. I'm going to start with us, and then we'll move on to them. We're playing a 3-4-2-1. So we're changing a bit from the start of the international break to now. We've always played with two strikers up front. Especially one of the reasons for this was Lukaku's arrival, and Jose has publicly said in a press conference that ideally he loves to start with a physical striker and a creative striker next to him. And we have seen Lukaku and Dybala start games against Empoli, and Lukaku and Dybala get subbed in. Dybala got subbed in, Lukaku started against Sheriff, and it led to a goal. So the two know what they're doing. But anyways, we've changed up today, and in order to play both Spinazzola and El Shaarawy, Mourinho today decided to change the formation, and he adopted a 3-4-2-1, which without a doubt will change throughout the game, especially it depends on the periods of the game. But starting this game, we're starting with a 3-4-2-1, which is different, because it's in fact the formation which you used last season, for example, when we played that Europa League final. But we're playing with Patricio in goal, Ndika, Llorente and Mancini in defense, Spinazzola, Paredes, Cristante and Christensen as midfielders, El Shaarawy and Dybala as false nines, creative midfielders, and Big Rom up front. I think it's a solid one. I like this lineup. Because I don't like when we change every week, but I like changes. And El Shaarawy in this, in my opinion, will bring benefits. El Shaarawy and Dybala know each other. They've played an entire season together last season, so they know each other. They've got that chemistry, and if you put a good striker like Lukaku up front, this trio can produce its own fruits. So I don't mind El Shaarawy. Obviously, El Shaarawy today is starting instead of Aouar. We'll speak about Aouar and Pellegrini over the course of this live watch-along because there are a lot of interesting things about them. The fact that Aouar did not start against... he did start against Sheriff, but he was coming from a poor performance, and he didn't start today. Other than that, the only thing which preoccupies me a bit about this lineup is our defense, because I am not sure how good Llorente and Ndika are, how good enough they are in stopping a very physical striker like Duvan Zapata. I think last season, when we played against these teams with bulky strikers, we always placed Smalling marking him. So obviously Smalling isn't here today. Smalling isn't available for this game, and yeah, Smalling won't start. So I think it will be very, very important, as always, to be concentrated in defense and avoid conceding those stupid goals. Because another thing about this game is, I've said this in the match preview, but I picture a very scrappy game. I picture a 1-0, 1-0 Torino, 1-0 Roma, 0-0, 1-1 type of game. And if that is the style of the game that we will see today, mistakes and avoiding mistakes is going to be key. Because in those scrappy games, both teams will want to try and exploit the chances that the opponents will give you. And you see, Torino ain't Empoli. If we gift them a chance, Zapata will bury it. Empoli is a team which in 5 Serie games didn't score 1 goal. Torino's a different team. Torino is a better team, a more organised team, and it's one of those games where the more chances we gift them, eventually the goal will come and we will concede one. So apart from being high pressing, which is going to be vital today, quick passes, which is always going to be vital, we need to be concentrated. Because, I think today's game needs to be played like this. Like you played against Empoli, which was perfect, but more concentrated. Because, I don't remember Empoli get many chances, but they did have a few little chances. Those chances a team like Torino will bury. So concentration is key in these scrappy games. It's very, very key. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. It's that chance to surprise, because a lot of teams lost points in this game week, which is surprising, but at the same time it's not. We've seen it happen last season. Napoli drew against Bologna. We'll speak about Napoli in this live watch along, because it's very important to speak about what looks to be a very big downfall of the champions of Italy. Lazio drew. Lazio look weak. Who do we have? Juventus lost in a crazy game against Sassuolo. So yeah, I think it will be very important. It'll be important to capitalize on this opportunity to climb a few positions and re-enter top 4 race. Because I think it's valid to say that if we win top 4 was never over, but you look at those 2 game weeks and top 4 race looked impossible. But if you win today, you'd reopen the top 4 talks, which looked very, very hard after the first 2 game weeks. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me get your final score predictions and who you think will score in the chat. And let's look at Torino's lineup, because Torino's lineup is an interesting one. So Torino Torino's playing with a 3-4-2-1, exactly like us. Milinkovic-Savic in goal, the brother of the brother of the Lazio guy. Rodriguez, Buongiorno, and Skurs in defense. Lazaro, Ilic, Tamez, Bellanova in the midfield. Radonic, who's coming from a brace against Salernitana, and Sek, and Duvan Zapata up front. Torino have got a good team. Torino have got a good team. You look at the players they have, and they've got a solid side this season. Zapata, Radonic, Lazaro, Bellanova from Inter, Tamez and Ilic is a great midfield. Buongiorno and Skurs is a great defensive partnership. Torino is dangerous. Torino is very, very dangerous. By the way, quick question to everybody. Let me know what sound is better. This sound over here, which I think it's a bit too loud, but I don't know how to fix this. Is this sound or this? No, is it? I think it is the same. No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same. Is this sound better than the one before? Because if it is, then I'll keep this. Let me quickly hear it on. No, is it? I think it is the same. No, it's not the same. No, it's not the same. It's better. Does this sound better than the one? This is way better. Oh, look who's back in the chat. It's our good old friend, Amanda. She's back with a bang. She's back with a bang. She's back with a bang. And she'll be the reason we'll lose today. No, she's not. She's the reason Lukaku's going to score today, isn't she? Go and show that, Amanda. Right, teams are on. Right, yes, this is better. Yes, the other one, I don't know. I don't know what happened to my mic, but it went mad. It went absolutely mad. The problem with the first sound is that it was way too echoey. This sound is better. This sound is better. The sound of love is all we need. Obviously, this is a very big game in terms of strikers because we've got two very similar strikers. We've got Zapata on one side and Lukaku on the other. In my opinion, they're very, very similar. Lukaku's obviously better, but you know, I think it would be a mistake to discredit Zapata. I mean, at least for me, it'd be a mistake because until a few months ago, when Zapata was one step away from joining us, and the rumors weren't there of us buying Lukaku, I would have got Zapata. So I can't really discredit him. Now that I got Lukaku, I'm obviously snubbing him and I'm rubbing it in his ass. But yeah, right, 1 minute of silence because the old president of Italy died a few days ago. Rest in peace, 98 years old. Life is life. You live, you die. Respect. Respect to him, but 98 years old, it's a fortune, I should say. Right, I want to get 2 goals ahead and give Azmoun some playing time. 2 goals ahead in this game would be the cherry on the cake. It would really be that because it's a very complicated game to get two goals ahead. But I'll take it. Obviously, I'll take it. Let me sign on a piece of paper. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you in the stream, please don't forget to smash the like button. It's free of cost, doesn't take any effort. You just need to click it, and I said it. You click it, Lukaku scores. It's like X equals Y. You click that, that happens. Well, I told you, Lukaku will score if you click that. Right, game is about to start. Roma's going to start with possession, I believe. Paredes looking at that fiercey eyes from Paredes. He wants to start a fight. That's all he does. Would have started Belotti over El Shaarawy. I disagree, because I think starting Belotti and Lukaku is very unbalanced. Right, game started. As always, I may be behind because DAZN is in a satellite program. There's nothing I can do about it. So if I am behind you guys, first of all, please don't spoil the game in the chat. And second of all, if you can sync with me, it's better for me, it's better for you. It's better. It's better for everybody. I'm currently at 21 seconds, 22, 23, 24, 25. Right. Ndika needs a masterclass today. I'm warning you. Ndika needs that prime Pepe performance in terms of attitude and in terms of quality. El Sharawi puts that pressure. Yes, Evan. That's what I want to see. Tries to find Lukaku. Would have started Bove, Awar, or Azmoun instead of Elsha. Interesting. I think Jose wants goals. I think Jose wants the goals. Oh, Sek runs. Ndika doesn't stop him. Good. Good tackle from Llorente. Corner kick to them. Good start from Torino. Jose wants that creativity. He wants those. Oh no, it's not a corner kick. Then good, fair play to Llorente because I thought it was a corner kick. Jose wants those vertical passes on Lukaku, and he knows that, and rightly so. He knows that there are only two players. I mean, there's only one player which can serve Lukaku perfectly, and that one player is Dybala. But the more supports he gets, the more goals we score. So if you add another technical player next to Dybala, behind Lukaku, I mean, Awar is also technically gifted, but I don't know. I think Awar's got a big question mark in his fitness because otherwise he would have started today. Mancini heads it. Lukaku stops it. It's his chance. Heads it very well onto Paulo. Paulo stops it. Oh, that's the Argentinian classic move. Paredes. Cristante. Good ball. Oh, Lukaku doesn't stop it. And it's a long throw to them. Yeah, I've mentioned this last time in the last live watch along, but with Dybala on the pitch, expect a way better performance from Cristante. In terms of way better performance, I mean a more offensive performance from Cristante. And I think that's what he needs to do. That's exactly what he needs to do. Cristante is not a defensive midfielder. We've started him as a defensive midfielder last season, 2 years ago, under Fonseca. He's basically turned into a defensive midfielder. But first of all, he's way too slow to be a defensive midfielder. And second of all, let's not forget that when he played at Benfica, which is crazy, I know, Cristante did play at Benfica, he was a creative midfielder. He's got that touch. He doesn't have that speed, but he's got that, on his day, Cristante is a technical player. Cristante's technique on his day doesn't forgive. We've seen it against Sheriff with that back heel. We've seen it against Empoli with that banger and that back heel assist. He's a technically gifted player when he wants to be a technically gifted player. But being a technically gifted player means that you need to play in certain positions. If you play Cristante's defensive position, he won't show his technique. So with Dybala on the pitch, he knows better where he needs to play and thus results in better performances. Spinazzola gets the ball and goes. Passes it back to Paredes. Interesting ball to Dybala, but he gets intercepted by Buongiorno. Sek goes. This guy gives me the impression he's very fast. Lazzaro. Cross in. What a save from Rui Patricio. Big chance from Torino there. Zapata crosses it in again. And Bellanova gets it on the other side. Spina's on him. Cross in again. Doesn't get it. What a chance. What a big chance for Torino. It's the chances. It's this I'm talking about. If you gift them these chances, if you leave Zapata alone, if you leave Lazzaro alone on the one side and crosses it in, the goal will eventually come. Torino get it back again. It's all about that concentration in these games. These scrappy games which could go either way. It's all about using your head properly, not risking Sack with a good ball. Torino go again. Zapata. It's so weird seeing Zapata with a different kit. He's played at Atalanta for like 20 years. Lazaro goes again. Ilic. Mancini intercepts. Cristante back to Christensen. Fast pass. Paolo stops it. Turns around. That's a foul. No. Ref doesn't give it. It's thrown to them. I don't think Awar is 100% recovered. Comfortable save, that's what he's paid for. At least he saved it. Can't complain. But yeah, have we all noticed, by the way, the amount of games that we... it's the start of the season, so we need to get into this rhythm back. But, oh my god, the amount of games we're playing is on another level. Sheriff on Thursday, away from home. Torino 48 hours after, away from home. Genoa on Thursday, away from home. They said stop pollution. That's not stopping pollution. Airplanes every day. So, why are we playing 3 consecutive games away from home? Not complaining. I mean, in the second round we'll play 3 at home, but yeah, I mean, because this week we've got a midweek game week. We're playing on Thursday, luckily, but some teams are playing on Tuesday, for example. Right, Ndika stops it. Ndika stops their attack. We need vertical passes. We need vertical passes because they've got a physical defense. So if Lukaku isn't up for it today, their defense is going to bully us. The only player which can avoid bullying is Romelu, because he's twice the size of their defenders. Dybala will break Torino's defense. Yeah, we need the Lukaku Dybala axis today, or a penalty, something like that. Ndika goes long. This is the chance. I mean, Lukaku stops it. Dybala gives it to Romelu. Romelu goes, shoots. Oh, good chance from Romelu. That's what he does. That's what he brings. That's the electric shock we need, and that this guy brings to this team. Tanya would have never shot from that distance last season. No, nor would have Belotti. That wasn't a bad shot, you know. It was wide, but it wasn't that wide. Ooh, that was a good chance. I want to see more of that. Simon, why on earth are we playing every 3 days for 3 weeks in the row? This schedule is insane. I know, mate. It is insane. I mean, in the second round of the season, we'll obviously play 2 consecutive games at home. Dybala, Lukaku, sure as I'm liking Lukaku. I'm telling you, Lukaku's the game changer today. It's that connection between the two which can resolve the game today. I'm telling you. It is what it is. Calendar's a big problem, especially when you're playing Europa League. And I've said this last time, but you look at the away games of our Europa League, and they're tough games. In the sense, you know, we've already said this, so I don't want to repeat myself, but they're tough away games, which require a lot of time, patience. Christensen goes in. Christensen again. Dybala. Cross in. Ooh. Milinkovic-Savic gets it. The brother of the rat. The brother of an oil merchant going to Saudi Arabia, 24 years old. Tell your brother he's ridiculous, mate. How old is Milinkovic-Savic, the old Lazio player? Milinkovic-Savic. 28. I thought he was younger, but 28 is still very young. 28 years old, and he's gone to Arabia. Tell him to get a life. Lazio need him. They look shit. Dybala. That's a foul, ref. No, it's not a foul. It's not a foul. I take back what I said. Ndika, bad interception. Sek goes. Llorente stops it. And it's a throw into them. Bad start from Ndika. Bad start from Ndika. This Sek guy looks unstoppable today. Did he inject steroids in him? Because he looks unstoppable. Right, Bellanova takes this throw-in. The handball. That's a handball, ref. Cross in. Christensen heads it away. It's a foul on Dybala, ref. Cross in again. Ndika heads it away. Mancini clears it away. Tough game this is. Right, so thrown toss. Bad stop from Buongiorno. I've predicted this game perfectly in the match preview. It's a very hard game. And obviously, with saying this, if we were to win, I'd be 2 times happier. I've said it. This is a 6-pointer game. This is a 6-pointer game under every single effect. Complexity of opponents, good form of opponents, tough ground to play in, importance in top 4 race. Oh, what a ball. El Shaarawy gives it to Dybala, and capitalizing on opponents losing points. This game today is a 9-pointer game, call it if you want. Paredes stops it badly, but manages to get it. Mancini back to Paredes again. Changes side onto Rasmus the Orgasmus, who doesn't stop the bloody ball. They were paying him garbage money for carrying them on his back. When we attack, we look dangerous. If I had said this statement last season, nobody would have believed it. But this year, when we attack, we look dangerous. I get the impression that we can threaten them. I don't know, maybe it's Lukaku. Maybe it's Lukaku who's so big. But this year, when we attack, we look like we can score every time. We just gotta shoot more. That's the thing. Ndika goes long. Lukaku stops it well. Buongiorno's on him and clears it away. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can please smash that like button, it would support this channel and live stream a lot. So please smash the like button. If everybody in the stream can do it, it would, as I just said, support this video a lot. And yeah, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you've already done it, get your friends and family to subscribe. It's free. It doesn't take much time. Lukaku makes us look scarier. Indeed, I agree. Ilic. Ilic is a good player. Ilic is a player I'd buy. Mancini. Mancini goes. Oh, he decides to get the ball. Oh, bad pass. You read you like a book there. Bellanova goes in. Mancini heads it. Paredes stops it. I actually think Cristante, good ball onto Romelu. This is the chance I mean. Look at Romelu. What was I saying again? Oh, yes, I remember. I actually understand the Paredes signing. I understand it because Paredes creates a perfect buffer zone in front of your defense. Because he's more agile and he's got a better touch than Cristante. Buying Paredes and placing Paredes in the position he plays now requires you and allows you to play Cristante higher. And as I was saying before, it will, it will lead to more chances created. So I understand the Paredes signing a lot. Up to now, I'm not complaining about him because I think he's played well. Apart from the first game, I think he's played well. Cristante good. Spina goes. Good ball onto Dybala. Ricardo Rodriguez stops it. Dybala bullies Lazaro there. Oh, and then it's a throw into them. Lukaku's the biggest factor in this team as he makes defenders more focus on him so others can do well. Yeah, no doubt. Lukaku's like Dzeko. I thought the defender bottled it there. Lukaku is very similar to Dzeko in terms of characteristics. Dzeko at Roma was the perfect striker because when he attacked, not only he scored goals, but he made the entire team play in attack because he stopped the ball so well against all of the defenders around him. And then he served all of the players around him so well. And the transition from defense to attack, if you have a good striker like Dzeko or Lukaku who can do that, you don't need. Dybala, with magic tricks, gives it to Cristante, tries a backheel impossible pasta. Cristante gets it back. And they blow a foul here. Cristante doesn't agree with the ref. It's just the posture of these strikers. And there's so many out there. Dzeko a few years ago, Lukaku. Haaland has the physique to do that, but Haaland plays in a league and a team with the players he's surrounded by where you don't need to do that. He's just there to be a poacher. And he doesn't need to help the team because you've got what? 10 billion of quality, 10 billion euros equivalents of quality behind him. But, you look at, for example, you look at Kane. Kane, bad pass. This is the chances, mistakes we need to avoid. Zapata goes wide to... Bad shot. This is the fucking mistakes we can't make. You look at Kane at Tottenham. Scored goals, obviously, but he made the team go forward. Let me think of another one. Osimhen a bit does that. It's just the posture of these strikers, which is perfect for teams like this, which don't have Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva behind them. With Patricio taking some time here. Wide to Spina. Dybala, that move was insane. Dybala stops it and it's a throw in to us. I'm liking the way we're playing. It can always be better, but I was not expecting us. I was expecting a more close physical game. I think in these first 20 minutes, it's a pretty open game. A lot of open spaces. Dybala changes side. Complicated. Ndika wide to Spina. Oh, good. Shrawi back to Evan. Evan Ndika loves the pasta. Loves no, he's French. Loves the oysters, loves the red wine. Dika tries a long pass here. It's out. The ball's out. Good. Ball is out. Thrown to us. The ball moves so weird. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. This is a weird ass stadium to play in. El Shaarawy, what a stop. Keeps the ball. Oh my god, El Shaarawy, you're illegal. How did he keep that in? Spinazzola. Paredes. Change his side. How did he keep that in? That was impressive. The agility to keep that ball in with the corner flag right in the middle of your balls. Paredes. Dybala. Lukaku. Ooh, good. Throw to us. There's something to do with these stadiums which I just hate playing in stadiums which have got so much space in between the stands and the pitch. Basically, every single Italian stadium. The Olimpico's that, but the Olimpico's is iconic. It's basically my home every weekend, so I'm not going to complain. Cristante tries to head it. Mancini heads it. Dybala heads it. Lukaku. Cristante. Oh, too high to volley that in. Yeah, it's just these stadiums. You've got 10 kilometers from the pitch to the stands. "20 minutes have gone, 0-0. Not a bad game. Open game. Could go either way. They've had their chances, we've had our chances. They've had their biggest chance though. The Rui Patricio save with Zapata. Ndika. Ooh. Good from Paredes, gets the ball back, but he's lucky there. Skurs gets it back. Lazaro on the other side. Tamez. Close the gaps. Skurs. Is it Skurs or Shurs? Good. No corner kick. Rui Patricio takes this. Lukaku reminds me of prime Emo Heskey. Lukaku reminds me of Akim Fewa. Maybe a bit more technically gifted, but El Shaarawy puts that pressure on Milinkovic. Milinkovic goes long. Mancini good there. Bullies Radonic. Wasted ball though. Cristante heads it. Tamez stops it. Tamez goes. No one stops him. Cross in. Ooh. Christensen away. Tamez again. Tamez good player. Ilic and Tamez is a great midfield duo. Corner kick to them. This Torino team plays such good defense. They do. They've conceded 4 goals in... What game week is this? 4 goals in 4 game weeks. And those 4 goals came against Milan. In the other games, they didn't concede any goals. Right, corner kick to them here. Tamez takes this. Goes in, and El Shaarawy heads it away. Scores. It's another corner kick. I wish we could bring that block and shift the attention of the game and the focal points of the game in the attack. They're clustering us a bit here. Paredes needs to be careful with losing the ball in the middle. Roma's going to go for a long run without defeat. Before the international break, We need points. Torino go in. Foul in attack. Roma's winning the Scudetto this season. Nah, mate. Inter's winning. Inter will have the, if they continue like they were lucky today. The referee blew a penalty. Oh no, I thought he blew the penalty. I literally thought he blew a penalty because the cameras were on Mourinho going like that. Spinazzola broken down there. Was I saying? Inter, if they continue like this, Inter's gonna have the league title won by March. Inter got the best team. It's between Inter and Milan, but Inter won the derby, and winning derbies is, and plus don't forget that Inter have a way easier group stage in the Champions. Oh, Christensen can't stop the fucking ball. It's the third time he doesn't stop the ball over there. Inter have a way easier group stage, which means that they will allow less rotation, more rotations, and yeah, that's another factor to consider. Milan have got the group of death, and overall in terms of players, Inter have got better players. I mean, you look at their subs today. Frattesi came off, Barella came in, or vice versa in other games. They could play with Çalhanoğlu in and Mkhitaryan starting from the bench. It's the squad depth. Pavard, Sommer's a great goalkeeper. They've got the only thing which Inter don't have is good backup strikers. Thuram and Lautaro are amazing, but look at Arnautovic today. Injury. Played 10 minutes, he's injured. Alexis Sanchez, okay, fine, but how many goals is he going to bag? Cristante, Dybala, changes side to El Shah. Spinazzola wants that overlaps. El Shaarawy, terrible cross. Skures gets it and clears it long. Tries to find Zapata. Good from Llorente. Llorente is a very good defender when played at central. Llorente is way better starting from a central position than a position like Ndika or Mancini. He's got that leadership, control. Spina finds Dybala. Zapata goes. We look a bit unbalanced here. Zapata goes and he's faster. Good from Ndika. Paredes. Spina. Throw into there. To them. It's those games. It's those. Hello, I'm new here. Hello, mate. How are you doing? Smash the like button if you're new. This is really terrible from both teams. We miss Ibanez. We look kind of ass. I expected this game. I predicted this game. Rasmus. Mancini closes it. It's a throw into them. They're playing better than us. They look more dangerous than us. They don't look better than us, but they look more dangerous than us. It looks like if a goal is coming, it's on their side. We haven't shot much. I mean, we haven't attacked much. Lukaku's being defended very well. El Shaarawy clears it. Ricardo Rodriguez shoots. If that went in, I would have ended the stream naked. So I think Inter's the best, but I want to speak about Napoli because Napoli look weaker than they ever were in these past 7 years. What is it? Combination of reasons. First reason, you won a league title. And you basically have the same team, apart from a defender. The players lack motivation. I said it from the very start of the season. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's a handball! That's a handball, ref! Surely VAR. Surely VAR will check this. Referee was very close. Surely they'll check this. No penalty. No penalty. What was I saying? Players lack motivation. I said it. I said it very early into the season, if not before the season started. Kvaratskhelia is never going to have a similar season to last season. Osimhen, never going to have a similar season to... You know what it means to repeat a season like Napoli did last season? It's impossible. It is impossible to repeat a season like that. Napoli won't get first. Napoli won't get second. Napoli won't get third. Napoli's going to fight for fourth. But they look weak. I mean, they look very weak. They look like they don't have a... They play worse football than us. They're not scoring goals. I mean, ref, that looked like a handball though. No, actually, it was close. It was close, but no, maybe it's not a penalty. It definitely touched the hand, but it was a bit attached on his body. And the other reason is Garcia. How can you possibly appoint a manager from like Rudi Garcia after Spalletti, who arguably plays top 5 best footballs in the world, after Pep, Klopp, and something like that? How can you possibly appoint Garcia, who came from the Saudi league and before every single big player came, and didn't even win the league? It's just stupid. Napoli had to appoint a young manager who could have kind of, given a value to certain players. Perfect name, Julian Nagelsmann. Unavailable now because he's a new German coach. Napoli needed a generational coach, especially after Spalletti, who, after the Italian national team experience, will probably retire. You need a manager which... It's a foul. Mancini and Cristante complain here. Llorente pushes Zapata. You need somebody who... Yeah. So, Napoli... I'd love to face Napoli now. I've said this in the fan forum. I would love to face Napoli now. Because if we face Napoli tomorrow, I am convinced that we can win the game. This might well easily be a dark moment from Napoli, and then they'll revitalize and win back. But I highly doubt it, because they look weaker. And it looks like, oh, lucky ass from Buongiorno there. More like Buonanotte. And again, Kim Min-jae has not been replaced properly. We need to shoot. Oh, and Deco's way too offensive there. Where are you going, Evan? Evan, where are you going? Bellanova goes, runs, sprints. Zapata. Llorente's on him. Sek wide to Radonic. Oh! Rui Patricio blocks it. Can we wake up? Can we start shooting instead of just keeping the ball up front and wasting chances? Paredes went diving there. Paredes slide tap. That's what Paredes brings. That's not a... I thought he blew... Zapata... No, who is it? That is not a foul. Oh, do not tell me he blew the whistle there. Stand up. Get your ass from the floor. Actually, that was a foul. I mean, he got the ball first. I understand the pain, but that's not a foul. 10 minutes till half time. It's just, yeah. Right, please smash the like button. A lot of you in, so I need everybody in this stream to click that like button right now and leave a big thumbs up in this video. If you do, Lukaku will score, number 1. Number 2, it supports this community, which is, you know, the people's community, the Roma fans community. Everybody's part of it, so it supports it. And yeah, takes no time and no money. Click it. And also subscribe if you're new. Please don't tell me that's a foul. He got the ball first. He got the leg, but he got the ball first. Vlasic warming up. Real Madrid losing 2-0. The derby against Atletico. Morata and Griezmann. Simon, theoretically, if Mourinho were to leave in the summer, would you want De Rossi to manage Roma? Not immediately. He needs experience. The only experience he had was with a Serie B team which relegated the Serie C. Eventually, he will become a Roma manager. I mean, we'll try the experience, just like Barcelona did with Xavi and what's his name? Zidane did with Real Madrid. You know, legends come back to... It will happen, but it can happen this soon. You know, we need to qualify for Champions League. And De Rossi, as of now, won't guarantee it. If hypothetically, if Mourinho gets sacked at the end of the season, the best name, in my opinion, would have been Nagelsmann, but he's done. He's German national team. Conte, I'm not sure about. Conte, really, I'm not sure about. I mean, I'd take him, yes, but I don't know. But no, I wouldn't get him directly. I would wait a bit. He needs another experience, if not two. Again, with lower teams. Ndika, good. Dybala. It's perfect to score now. It would be a dream to score before half-time. Dybala back to Mancini. Buongiorno is eating Lukaku alive. He's defending very, very well. But speaking about De Rossi, give it one, no, maybe not. Give it 2 managers after Mourinho and De Rossi will become the new manager. Give him a bit more experience. It will happen. It will happen. No doubts about that. But, yeah. Dika goes long. Why, though? That's a wasted ball. All we do is long balls. Llorente against Zapata. Zapata goes. Good. I'm liking Llorente. Llorente's my man of the match up to now. It's a corner kick to them. Ooh. Big chance for them again. Zapata. It looks like a goal for them is coming anytime soon. Mancini touching his lips. Oh my god, these long balls. Can we stop playing with these damn long balls? They've got a good defense. We will never score if we continue to play like this. Paredes, Cristante, changes side to Lukaku. He's faster than Buongiorno here. Wants to win a corner kick. Win it, Romelu. Forces him out. Ndika gets it. Spinazzola. Paredes. Shoot. No, don't. They're defensively organised. This team's defensively organised. It is going to be... What is that? What is that over there? Is that a spider on my camera? What was that? Did you all see that? Llorente goes long. Another long pass. Rasmus heads it. Dybala. No deflection. Good. At least we shot. At least we shot. It's only how we score at the end of the day. If we don't shoot, how the hell do we score? Is this goalkeeper a bull? Clashing those boots onto the post. You want to knock it down? Zapata. Dybala. He wants that Lukaku link up, but Torino's defending very well. Paredes, Cristante, Mancini, Paredes. We gotta go vertical. We gotta go vertical. Throw into us. The whole Torino defense is amazing. You're hallucinating. I swear on God there was a spider on my camera. Rasmus wants to throw in. Buongiorno's a great defender. I'd get him anytime now. Classic player who signed for Inter or Juventus or Milan. Ndika. Sharawi. Paredes gets pushed. Paredes got a great control. If we had a player today in this game, in these first 45 minutes, with a worse touch than Paredes playing instead of him, we would have conceded a goal. As of now. Go on, a goal now, just like Sheriff. A goal 10 seconds before half time. Spina. Lukaku. Back. Ndika. Why do we always go back? Is it... I don't get this. Lukaku stops it, turns around. Lukaku keeps the distance. Spinazzola. El Shaarawy. 10 seconds to go. El Shaarawy. We need to shoot. Right, it's half time. 0-0. It's a close game. It's a very close game. This game can go either way. Torino started very well in the first 10 minutes and got that Rui Patricio save. Then we've improved a bit with that Lukaku shot. Then Torino was back in the attack again. And then towards the end of this first half, we were attacking again. Very balanced half, exactly like we predicted in the match preview. Physical, close, scrappy game. It's exactly that. I mean, yeah, I knew it. This is if we win this game, it's 6 points. It's not 3 points. It's 6 points, because I can guarantee you that Lazio away at Turin or at home against Turin won't win. I can guarantee you that Napoli right now away at Turin or at home against Turin will not win. This is, if we were to win this, it's a 6-pointer game. I'm not going to repeat it because I've said it like 80 times, so I'm going to avoid you guys knocking on the screen and passing out. But yeah, look, the trick to this game is, first of all, we've seen it. Both teams will want to exploit chances. And we've clearly seen it because both Roma and Torino are playing very well in defence. And they know exactly this. If we give them the chance, the goal will come. But other than that, it's a game which needs to be won in the midfield. Because yeah, okay, Lukaku had that chance and Zapata had that chance, but other than that, none of the two teams really did much. This is a game which whoever wins more aerial, physical tackles in the midfield and can transition to the attack will win the game. And I mean, I've said this towards the end of the first half. If we had somebody instead of Paredes today with a weaker touch than him, we would be down by 1 goal. Paredes has such a big responsibility in this game for not losing that ball. He's got a good touch, and I have faith in him, but if he loses that ball, it's done. So, but I am liking Paredes, and Paredes shouldn't be subbed off. I think we need to keep it like this. 2 players which I think I'm not liking are Rasmus. He's had 4 balls on that side. Had he stopped one of them? And the other player is El Shaarawy. And it's not good because El Shaarawy did not play well against Sheriff Tiraspol neither. So, I don't know what it is. Maybe a bad moment. You know what I put? I put Pellegrini in this game instead of El Shaarawy. I don't know what it is. But yeah, both teams are playing well. It could go either way. I mean, looking at the table, Torino's at 7 points and we're at 4 points. So you see, if Torino win this, it's a problem because we would literally just fall down and down and down. If Torino win this, there would be 6 points from us distancing to Torino. That's 6 points. That's not 1 point. That's not 2 points. That's 6 points. That's 2 wins. We have to avoid losing this game, but I'd also say that we are forced to win this game, seeing the bad start to our season. I think it is. And again, why do we always play with long balls? It does not bring benefits. Especially today that Lukaku's being, defended against very, very well. Buongiorno scores or blockading Lukaku. Why are we insisting with long balls? I just don't get this. They've proven zero utility in these first 45 minutes and will continue to prove zero utility in the second half. We need gaps in this game. And I know it's very easy for me to say this because you need gaps in every game and Torino are defending really well. But the only way we score a goal is if we find a gap, start playing with vertical passes, or they give us a penalty. Otherwise, we're not winning this game. We need the 3 points. I agree. Pellegrini would be great, but he's still injured. He's back. He's sitting on the bench. He's not 100% fit, but he is ready. He trained with the group on Friday and Saturday even morning, so he is ready for this one. But again, I kind of keep it like this. Part of me says to keep it like this because, okay, we've not been great, but it's a very balanced game. So I'd kind of keep it like this. 7-3 for Torino in terms of attempts. 2 shots on target against 0 for us. Anyways, there's quite a lot of you in the stream. So please don't forget to smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new here. It would support this channel a lot. And I mean, I'm gonna insist saying this. If we get 80 likes by the time the second half starts, Lukaku will score and win us this game. But we're just not getting the likes and it's not happening. So click it, click it, click it. Another thing which we mentioned is capitalizing on the defeats of the other teams, on the lost points of the other teams. Because we are currently, I'm not paying massive attention to the league table, you know. I don't know what it is. We are currently live table, we're 13th. 5 points from top 4. We've got some games which we need to win after this one, but if we win this game, it would give us such a boost that you literally have no idea. But yeah. Whole Torino stadium gives really bad vibes. I fully agree. We've mentioned this, but I fully agree. Ndika's good. Bring Belotti for Elshine, sub Azmoun for Dybala after 20 minutes because in 4 days is the game against Genoa already. Real Madrid scored in the Atletico Real derby. Toni Kroos. Long ball because of no Sanchez. We're going to have to score a screamer from long range or a lucky deflection rebound to win this game. I agree. I definitely agree. We have a great defender in Ndika, says a lot of people. Yeah, I like Ndika, but he does need to improve in terms of understanding his opponents around him and in terms of passes. Ndika's not good at passing. But yeah, he's played well, positioning very well. Torino are attacking and defending well, so our defense is playing well. Our defense is not the problem as of now. Problem is who scores and how do we score. I mean, no, who scores we know, but how do we score? That's the question. I think we're defending well. But by the way, I've got an interesting poll to put. Following the many teams losing points in this game week, and the fact that a lot of teams aren't living a great moment, I've got a good poll here. Who gets sacked first? Who gets sacked first? I'm putting Garcia. I'm putting Paulo Sousa. I'm putting Claudio Ranieri. And who is it? Who else is living a bad moment? Udinese is. Who's Udinese's manager again? Udinese manager. Sotil. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Udinese were quite decent last season, but they're not winning any games. Right, who gets sacked first? Garcia, Paulo Sousa, Ranieri, or Sotil? The game plan is to actually try and score and not play boring long balls and back passes. That's the wish. I don't think that's the game plan. I don't think that's the game plan. I think the game plan is to play a physical game and exploit the opponent's mistake. As of now, it's tough because they're defending well. So I don't know where we would get that mistake from. And I don't understand where we would get the gaps from, but that's the plan. Plan isn't to stop playing like this. This has been our game plan for the past 3 years. So we're not suddenly going to change the game plan and go, right, I'm going to stop passing the ball backwards or I'm going to stop going long balls. We've played like this for 3 consecutive years. We're surely not going to change it in the next second half. That's not the game plan. That's the way we play. That's our identity. Game plan is how you tackle a game, how you score, how you open gaps, the movements you make, the transition you make, the shift of blocks, defensive block, offensive block. What happened to El Shaarawy? Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of players which aren't living a great moment. El Shaarawy is one of them, without a doubt. What's his name? I mean, Pellegrini isn't living a great moment in terms of the way he's playing and in terms of fitness. A lot of players need to get that switch back on. I feel like a lot of them are still in vacation. Season started. The season needs to start because, the few games which we've had at the start of the season, we've failed to actually capitalize on and get points. So we're in a position now where 3 points today are vital and is what we need. Genoa on Thursday, 3 points needed. Another very difficult away game. Zaleski has been terrible too. Another thing. I'm not sure if this is a pattern, right? But you look at the players who aren't living a good moment in our team. One of them is El Shaarawy, and he is a player which starts playing from the wing. He's a winger. Call him a defensive winger or an offensive winger. He can play both, and he's played both. El Shaarawy hasn't started well. Zaleski's a fullback, hasn't started well. Spinazzola's a fullback, hasn't started well. Rasmus in these first games, he's been good at it against Empoli, but not great in the other games. Is this a pattern? Why is it that the 80% of the players which are not playing well now are all fullbacks or attacking fullbacks or attacking wingers? Is this a pattern? I don't know. It could simply be, but all of them are living tough moments. But yeah, I think our weakness on the fullbacks is terrible because we really play in a way where, fullbacks need to really try and cross the ball. Fullbacks need to try and infiltrate in the box. And the way we play kind of requires that. And we're really not doing that. I mean, Spinazzola, I don't know what happened to him, but why is it that Spinazzola doesn't dribble the man anymore? Why is it that he always comes back, attacks, and then he changes idea, either passes it back, or just goes back himself? Where is Spinazzola? Why is it that he doesn't dribble anymore? Why is it that he doesn't bring the ball forward anymore? I don't know what it is about our fullbacks, but they've been terrible. Fullbacks need to give a good attackive, swift and shift and support to our attackers. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I can't explain it. Well, let's see what people think. Majority says Garcia's going to get the sack first. Sotil second and Ranieri third. Wow, a lot of people say Garcia's going to get the sack first. Could happen. Could definitely happen. If somehow they don't qualify for the next round of the Champions League, they've got he's getting their sack. I think they'll wait until the group stage ends. They will wait until the Champions League group stage ends. I mean, for Napoli not to qualify. Oh, actually, they've got Union Berlin in there. Napoli could risk it. The way they're playing, I don't see them winning against Union Berlin. If Napoli don't qualify for the next round, Garcia's getting the sack. But they'll wait, because, you know, you can't change a manager in the middle of a Champions League group stage. You just can't. So they'll wait until the group stage ends, and then they'll make a decision, depending on whether they qualify or not. Right, players are in the tunnel. Second half is about to start. As always, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. The more likes we get, the higher the chance Lukaku scores. Somebody told me up there. His name is Jesus Christ. How are you doing, Simon? I'm doing great, mate. How are you? Do you like Moise Keane? No. He's a rat bag. Isn't good enough. He's a social media player. All he cares about is fashion and taking those Instagram posts. I'm never going to forgive Pinto for gambling on Sanchez rather than buying Frattesi, says Rocco. Sousa managed to out-tactic Mourinho away from home twice with a relegation level team. Right. Bring it on. Bring the game on. We need to win. Lukaku's got blood on his shirt. Referee, that's evidence. Torino back. We need to get that Lukaku-Dybala link up. It really is the only way we win today. Unless Cristante pulls a magic long-range shot from his magic hat, from the cat in the hat. But yeah, Belotti subs in. Belotti gets subbed in, scores against his old team, and hires the crest. I want to see that. Spina and El Shaarawy are on the same line. No one is behind Lukaku. I hope Dybala moves to the middle more. Right. Second half starts. Time is Lukaku scoring or not? If we get 70 likes, Lukaku scores. Paredes, Lukaku, there he is. He's been called. To Rasmus tries something. Christensen takes the throw in. Paredes. Oh, what a shit pass that is. Have we ever entered the box? Jokes aside. Has Milinkovic-Savic ever touched the ball? It's a foul for them. Referee continues. Rasmus blocks it. Cristante. Torino player on the floor. Oh, this is a chance. Lukaku goes. Fights. It's him. Lukaku. It's him. It's surely him. Fuck. Ricardo. Oh. But that's what he brings. It's that electric shock. You see what I mean? When we attack, we look more dangerous this season. Because it's that electric Pikachu Pokemon shot that he brings. Good closure from Torino. They're defending very well. But it's that immediate impact that this man brings. He weighs 200 kilos and he's faster than Usain Bolt. Cristante goes. Right, we've started well. Cristante, Rasmus. We started better than them. We just need that goal now. Spinazzola. Cristante tried something. And Dika. What happened to the Lucky Plant? Lucky Plant is there, but I'd give it a life expectancy of another 3 months before it dies. Oh, Llorente! What is it with these useless, mistaken long shots, passes, whatever you want to call them? Bellanova runs, ball is out. What is it? Can somebody please tell me? We decide to play long ball football. At least get the long balls right. Isn't that just... We want to play long ball football, but we don't know how to pass the ball. How do you... It's like, I want to build a Lego, but I don't have the instructions. Well, you can't. I want to build a Lego, but I've broken my arm. You can't. Sek goes. Spinazzola, I'll give him that. I'll give him that closure. You see, when he wants to sprint, he does sprint. He just always sprints back in defense, never sprints in the attack. It's a corner kick to them. Cross in. Lukaku heads it. Lazaro gets it. Tries to shoot. Fucking hell. Rasmus. Mancini. Again. We want to play long balls and we can't because we were not able to pass the ball. We need some fixing. We look rusty. I've had enough of this. Bullshit. We want to play long balls and we can't get one bloody long ball correct. Ndika goes long. Spinazzola tried a useless back heel. Zapata shoots, Rui Patricio saves. I'm not liking this. I am not liking the way we're playing. We're not feeling good about this game now. Maybe it's time for subs, but I'm not even sure. You see, this had to be Renato Sanchez's game. And this is why Renato Sanchez didn't have to play against Sheriff. Because we needed him today. And don't get me wrong, you know, it's not like we knew he was going to get injured on Thursday, but that chance was very, very high. I'd rather Renato Sanchez didn't play against Sheriff on Thursday and played 60 minutes in this game and then got injured. Because we desperately need somebody like Renato Sanchez. Spinazzola tries a long ball to Lukaku. He's alone. Fuck. This guy looks unstoppable today. Loss to Verona and draw versus Salernitana were unacceptable. Draw here is fine. No, draw is not fine here because of the reasons you mentioned. Had we won those 2 games, a draw today would have been perfect. But we did not win those 2 games, which means that if we draw today, we're 13th in the league. And I will not buy that. It is unacceptable. Spinazzola goes. Go, forward. Yes, that's what you need to do. Ooh. That's what you need to do. You see? Good chance from El Shaarawy, but again, good defending from them. Wasn't there a deflection there? Ooh, that was good. Ilic throwing to us. Our players haven't had a proper rest. We're playing on Thursday again, mate. Away from home again. So, Cristante, long ball. Buongiorno again. The amount of money I'd pay for us to win this game, you don't even want to know. Winning this game 1-0 is like winning against Real Madrid 3-1. Winning this game 1-0 is golden. This is the perfect game to be winning 1-0. Spina gets it. Puts that pressure in. Right, this is the Spina I want to see. None of that back pass non-sprinting bullshit. Dybala. Cristante. Christensen. Dybala. I wouldn't sub Dybala off, by the way. I'd rather if not subbing Dybala off today means winning this game, which you probably won't, but if it does, don't sub him off and rest him against Genoa. Because if we win today, we're in such a good position. Mancini, Llorente trips on the ball, gets it back. Ndika, Vlasic coming on. Yeah, Vlasic is coming on. Vlasic is on. Ndika goes long. Ooh! El Shaarawy. Lukaku gets the ball. Very wide though. Cross in. Rasmus! Oh! Mancini, we're playing a bit better now. Is it just me or we are playing a bit better now? Llorente, Ndika. That's no handball. That's no handball. It was way too uncontrollable. Mancini, what a shit pass! How? How can we? I just don't get how we can be so bad at passing the ball. It's not even complicated passes. It's simple one-on-one passes. Cross in, Ndika heads it, good. Cristante gets it. It's a handball, it's a throw to us. Lukaku fights. Lukaku keeps it. Paolo. Spina. Good ball. Oshrawi. Spina. Shit, cross again. Spina gets it back. Ndika. Back. Right, we're better now. We're definitely better now. No! These posts! These bloody posts! Dybala tries something very complicated. It's these posts, man. But that, you see what? You see the infiltrations of Cristante when Dybala's on the pitch. I genuinely think Cristante can win us this game. Oh, that was perfect. That's the scrappiest chance we'll probably have in this entire game. Always unlucky with these damn posts, by the way. We've hit so many. Spina. It's a foul. No. Throw in to us, but El Shaarawy is on the floor. Do you not know the word patience? Plus, what makes you think Sanchez was not going to get injured after 5 minutes? Forget about all that and get behind the team here. Okay, I respect that, but now let me ask you one question. I respect that. Nothing to say against that. But I want you to answer this question. Would you have rather seen Sanchez start against Sheriff Tiraspol or Sanchez start against Torino? Simple question. Look at that post. Ooh, Dybala. Mancini almost gets it. He's too offensive now. Look at that Paredes. Look at that Paredes feisty. Yellow card for who? Yellow card for who? Why did he book Paredes? Why did he book Paredes? Did I miss something? I like that. I like that from Paredes. You need a bastard player. You look at Romero. I mean, Romero from Spurs, all he can do is start fights. Don't tell me Romero can defend. Romero can't defend. All Romero can do is start fights. All he can do is start fights. If you score an own goal and provide a penalty in the wrong derby, you're dead. It's a counter-attack. Sek. Tamez. Good. I'm liking Spina. Look, I'm going to give it to him. In the second half, Spinazzola is by far the best, in my opinion. I'm going to give it to him because I've spoke so bad about him in these past games. But he obviously needs to be better. But if he does more of these sprints, it's the only way you get back. So I'll give it to him. Paredes. Back to Ndika. Greetings from Brazil. Thank you, mate. Mancini goes long. Good ball. Lukaku. Dybala. Lukaku. This is the chance. El Shaarawy. Lukaku. Lukaku. Oh, fucking hell. These defenders. Put El Shaarawy off and put Aouar in. Lukaku says sorry, but to be honest with you, he's right. He had to shoot there. He takes the responsibility of shooting in this team. If it were for the other players, we would never shoot. Right, ladies and gentlemen, please, please, please smash the like button. There's almost double the amount of you guys than the likes in this video. So everybody who's in this stream right now, watching my face on your screen, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and support it. And also, yeah, if you're new, subscribe, and if you've already done it, Spina tries to shoot. And if you've already done it, get your friends and family to subscribe. Spinazzola looks dead. Pinto understands. Good defending from Llorente. My man of the match is today, either Llorente or Spinazzola. And I'm also going to give Lukaku there, because as much as he's been bullied today, and I will say that, he's had the best chances, and he looks like the only person who can score today. We've got plenty of time left. Another terrible long ball. Oh. Good from Ndika. He's improving. He's improving. Positive game today from him. Lazaro. We've got plenty of time left. I feel like we can win this game, but we have to shoot more. We have to try more. If we try more, I agree. I feel like we can win this game. Now, if in the first half I would have said that if a goal came, it would have been on Torino's side. Now I'm changing it. Bad shot. Worst game I've seen Dybala play maybe ever. He's done. It's not Dybala's game. It's bad from Dybala speaking about him. It's not his game. Dybala needs that classy game. Dybala needs open spaces. You know, you look at how short he is and how he's not a physical game player. He adds that class to games. Zapata, Llorente's on him. Bad. We've defended well. I'll give you the defending, but If the defending is good, you also need to balance it with the attack. And attack today's been terrible. I mean, part of it is because they're defending well, but it has been terrible today. I don't remember, apart from that post from Cristante, I don't remember Milinkovic touching that ball. Christensen goes long. Lukaku. Cristante stops the ball. Throw in. Cristante's not played bad. Subs. I agree. I put a Warren instead of El Shaarawy, and I leave it like that because we're building more momentum with these with this starting 11. So you can't change much, otherwise we'll break that momentum. Dybala. Lukaku. Yes! Come on! It's always him! Romelu! It's always him! Sit down! Sit down! Sit down, haters! Sit down! It's always big Romelu Lukaku! Sit down! I don't want Lukaku because he's a ghost! Swivel on it! Yes! That's what he does! That's what he brings! He brings that to this team. He brings the goals. He brings the electric shock. It's that Pikachu chord. It's that... Yes! 3 starting games, 3 goals. That's for everybody who doubted him. Come on! What did I say? What did I say if you smash the like button, Lukaku scores? What did I say? If you smash the like button, Lukaku scores. He's too good. Physique, goals, sense of position. Get in. Get in. Romelu and Remus. The sons of Rome, they said. Romulus and Remus, more like Romelus and Remus. Get in! Get in! It's such an important goal. Oh, Zaleski in and Spinazzola out. Zaleski in a higher position. I actually agree with this. I agree with this, Sub. Because that is Zaleski's position. If Zaleski starts more in this position, he will 20 minutes to go, don't you dare lack the concentration now. The concentration in these last 20 minutes needs to be 10 times better than these first 70 minutes. Because they will want to attack. And if we concede now, it's a killer. It is a killer. Get in. We really need Smalling now. Smalling is unavailable, obviously, because he's had that little minor injury and he's not fit. But Smalling right now would have been vital to keep Zapata. Llorente's doing a great job, but you know Zapata is double the size of Llorente. Cross in, Paredes heads it away. Lukaku back in defence. Vlasic. Rasmus is on him. Careful, yes, Rasmus. It's a corner kick to them, though. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to do one thing. I know I've asked a lot, but you need to smash the like button for Romelu Lukaku. You need to smash it because he scored 3 goals in 3 starting appearances. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Respect to a man who's been destroyed by social media, who's been destroyed by the ultras of every single fan base, Juventus fan bases, Inter fan bases. He's been destroyed of hate because he's been called a weak man and he responds like this to this hate. So you do it for the sake and for the psychological well-being of that man. Big Romelu Lukaku. Look, I'm gonna say it. 100 likes. Do it. Do it, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, look at that. They almost checked this with VAR. It was onside. It was clearly onside. We desperately need another goal. I agree with everybody here. I don't want to hype too much because we've got plenty of time left. That's the thing. 20 minutes plus some added time is a lot. Paredes. Cristante tries something wrong. Look, Torino are going to open up in these last minutes, and it's very important for Lukaku to stay up. He needs to help defensively, but he can't always focus on defense now, because if they open up, we can hit them counter-attack, and Lukaku's the lightning. Yes, Rasmus. That's yellow card. He got the ball first. He got the ball first. That ain't a foul. Or at least it is, but it's not a yellow card. Ilic taking this. Ilic has got a good foot, if I remember well. Ooh, Patricio gets it. Vlasic wants a handball. We didn't even touch the ball, mate. How can that be a handball? Vlasic wants a handball, but it doesn't touch us. You fool. You absolute fool. Mancini, good. Paredes. Wide to Rasmus. Mancini again. Zaleski, bad pass from Zaleski. Paredes! Paredes! He's as chilled as he's on his balcony drinking that Argentinian mate. He's got those... Oh, another terrible pass from Mancini. Sec. Right, ball is out. Long ball to us. Oh yeah, let me update the table on the screen because it is not updated. Sanabria in, oh my god. It's written in the stars. He's gonna score against his old team. It's just written there. Sek out and Sanabria in and Tamez out and Karamo in. Did Bove come in? No, Bove did not come in. Yo, the fact that Mourinho isn't subbing Dybala off is it clearly suggests to us that this game is so important because, otherwise you would have subbed him off. This game is not done. This game it's more than it's the opposite from done. Lukaku wins a throw-in. This game is not done by any means. We've got plenty of time left. 50 minutes in these close games, physical games, is an eternity. Dybala. Dybala loses it. Torino counter-attack. Wide to Bellanova here. Llorente looks very injured on his elbow. Look at Sanabria the ghost. Book him, ref. Look at... Why doesn't he book him though? Why does he not book these players? Bro just KO'd him. I will never get these referees, man. There we go. That's updated. So Roma currently ninth. Love that position because we've got some games which we need to win. Lukaku wants it long. Oh no. Dazon isn't working. You think we're gonna win? I'm not gonna say. Torino looks very hungry. Torino won't let... Yeah, I agree. Fully agree. Definitely. Torino will want to get that draw. This is why this game is the opposite of done. 10 minutes to go is so... Plus added time. It's very long until the final whistle. Dybala gets it. Gives it to... Ooh, tries that pass for Romelu. Oh my god, look at my hair. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna cut it. Don't worry. I'm gonna cut it in a few days. Maybe in a week. I'm gonna wait a bit. We do have to score, but Dika, look, the game is not done, but defense today played very well. Lukaku. Yes! Cristante turns around. Wants Romelu. Romelu tries something. That's ours. Romelu, man of the match. Oh, the importance of Romelu Lukaku in this team. Having both such a big player. Oh, it's so important. Paredes tries a complicated pass. Torino go again. Zapata stops it. Ilic. Llorente against Zapata. He gets bullied. Torino go here. Ooh, away, kick away. Zaleski, cross in. Fuck. Heart attack incoming. I'm warning you. Get your PCRs out, because this ending, you don't want to live it. You do not want to live this ending. Is it a corner kick? No, it's not. Be ready. Get your glasses of water, your teas, your herbal teas, whatever you need, because this ending is gonna be disastrous for our arteries. Rui Patricio goes long. Screws heads it. I do not understand Zalewski's position. Where is Zaleski? Why is he playing in the middle? Why on earth is Zaleski playing in the middle? Spina gets it. Wins the throw-in. By the way, something very interesting. Belotti ready to come in. I don't know if it's for Lukaku. I will not sub Lukaku off. Mancini goes long. Finds Lukaku. Great ball. Torino wants a handball. Lukaku goes. Romelu. Dybala. Bad game from Dybala today. Paredes. No foul there. Stand up, Leandro. Something interesting is that DAZN and the Italian Football Association have agreed that starting from, I believe, next weekend, they're gonna make us listen the recordings of VAR referees, which is interesting. It's about damn time that they did this. Yellow card for somebody, free kick to them. It's very important for us to understand what is happening behind those screens. There have been a lot of question marks in VAR calls, not just in Roma games, but in Serie games, Premier League games. So hearing what the referee and the VAR assistants have to say will be a bonus. Torino adding another striker in, Pellegrini. I'd add another defender. I'd add, who do we have though? That's the thing. We don't have defenders anymore. I mean, no. Cross in. Fuck. Zapata. Bloody hell, man. Wow, piss off. 1-1. Zapata and Lukaku. Shit. It won't be offside. It won't be offside because he came from behind. But again, what was our defense doing there? Who was marking him? He had a free header. Nah, it's not offside. Bloody hell. Somebody lost him there though. Ndika lost him. I don't know if it's him. Was Ndika marking him? Possible offside. That is not offside. Please make it offside. Please be it offside. Nah, it's a goal. Fucking Zapata, man. Velotti and Dybala out. It's a sour goal, but again, it was expected. It really was. No, Dybala's not off, sorry. Spina off for Belotti, yeah. So Zalewski takes his position, and we're playing with 2 up front now, I guess. Belotti tries to find Lukaku. Dybala. Zalewski. Cross in. What a chance. What a chance. Ball doesn't go out. Goalkeeper goes long. Llorente, Cristante. All we've done in this game is long passes. It is actually insane. All we've done is long passes. Buongiorno on the floor there. I mean, I'll probably get 5 minutes of added time, to be honest. It's been a pretty physical game, so I'm expecting a bit. Lukaku, shoots. Cristante. 5 minutes of added time. Christensen. Cristante. Dybala. Christensen. Throw in. Christensen. Oh, it's a counter-attack for them. Oh no, oh no. Pellegrini goes. Mancini's on him. Oh god. Oh god. Zapata. Good. Good. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up, you twat. Zalewski goes. It's time. It's now. Time is now. Bad from Cristante. Throw in to us in a very disgusting position. What do we do with a throw in there? Mancini goes long, finds Lukaku. Makes it bounce. Belotti gets it. Belotti goes. Belotti in. Corner kick. Corner kick, please. Oh, if we score now. Oh, if we score now, I explode like a volcano. Paredes. Paredes goes in. Bad corner. Christensen gets it. Paredes. Dika. Zaleski. No, we gotta go forward, lads. Ooh. Belotti destroyed on the floor. Milinkovic-Savic completely snubs him away. I hope your testicle falls from you. You could only be a brother of a Lazio fan at the end. I just hope it detaches from the other while you sleep. Belotti's deflated. Goalkeeper goes long. Caramo. Corner kick to them. Right, this is the last chance of the game, this is. Mancini. Christensen. Goalkeeper gets it. You just blow the whistle, ref. Just blow it. Full time, 1-1. It's sour because with that Lukaku goal, we were in the stars, and then we conceded that stupid goal from Zapata. He was left by himself. Look, we couldn't expect much. We can't expect much when we play like this. It's just the law. All we did today was long balls. From minute 1 to minute 97, all we did was long balls. And unfortunately, you can't play like that unless you actually get the long balls right. And 80% of the precision of our long balls today was shambles. Look, we've got Genoa on Thursday now, which we have to, we had to win this game. But Genoa now is, what, a 20-pointer game. If we don't win against Genoa, then we arrive the 12th of November against Lazio, that the derby becomes a relegation scrap. Yeah, look, I predicted such a game. I was not expecting something different. The only positive from today is the fact that our striker scores goals. The only positive about today is that Lukaku is a top-class striker who's got a great sense of positioning. But, these are games which, it's a complicated games, but just because it's a complicated games, these are games which we need to tackle with different ways, with different plans. We cannot tackle such a game knowing that it's a physical game, knowing that it's a close game just with long balls. You just can't do it. But look, we move. Am I pissed with the draw? I'm pissed. I am pissed with the draw. Had this draw happen after we've won the first 2 games of the season, I would have been pissed. I would not have been pissed. But, this is a game which we had to win today, despite the difficulties. Torino played well, in my opinion, especially defensively. They've played really, really well. Other than that, look, table is on the screen right now. 13th in the league. We're 5 points from top 4. It's not impossible, but we just never capitalize when we have to capitalize. But yeah, look, I'm gonna catch you tomorrow with the match reaction. I am gonna go live for the match reaction because it's an interesting one. And then we prepare for yet another game away from home, just a few kilometers from Turin against Genova. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I am pissed because when you go on a lead and then you concede such a stupid goal, yeah, it does hurt. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you tomorrow. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed, get your friends and family to subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Simo out.